Today, we will see some misconceptions and common mistakes related to representation of fractions on the number line. Misconception 1. Represent the fraction of the shaded part on the number line. Most of the times, fraction of shaded part is identified incorrectly. As the three parts in the given figure are shaded, the numerator is 3 and the remaining 6 parts is taken as the denominator and the fraction is represented as 3 by 6. To represent this on the number line, a unit distance is divided into 6 parts and out of these 3 parts are taken to express the fraction. This is a misconception. The correct answer to this question is option 2 because here the shaded part are 3 out of 9. So the fraction will be expressed as 3 by 9. To represent this on a number line, unit distance is divided into 9 parts, out of which 3 parts are taken to mark the fraction 3 by 9 correctly. Sometimes, fraction is identified correctly and unit distance is also divided into 9 equal parts, but to represent 3 out of 9 parts, counting is done from 0 to 3 and fraction 3 by 9 is represented on third point from 0. This is a misconception. Counting of parts must start from the point next to 0. Misconception 2. On the given number line, which number represents the position of the question mark? To find the number that represents the question mark, 1 is subtracted from the numerator and denominator of the next number 7 by 8. By doing so, we get the answer 6 by 7, which is an incorrect answer. The correct understanding is that here the unit distance is divided into 8 equal parts. Out of these 8 parts, the question mark represents the 6th part. So the correct fraction at this position is 6 by 8. Now we will see some common mistakes related to representation of fractions on the number line. Many times it is observed that while making divisions on the number line, it is not divided in equal parts. This can result in difficulty in expressing the fractions on the number line. To express any fraction on the number line in a correct way, all the parts must be divided equally. Many times, parts are counted incorrectly on the number line. Look at this example. It is understood that it is divided into 5 parts by counting from 0 to 1. The correct understanding is that to find the number of parts, skip the point at 0 and start counting from the point next to 0 and count up to 1. With this understanding, there are 4 parts here. As a result of counting from 0, many times there is also a mistake in expressing fractions. Suppose if it is asked to represent 5 by 6 on the number line, then a number line is made on which 6 points are marked, and considering 0 as the first point, the 5th point is marked as 5 by 6. The correct understanding is that we must take 7 points on the number line so that the total number of parts will be 6. Today, we have seen misconceptions and common mistakes related to the representation of fractions on the number line.